Some new dough. Where that Snoop clothes? Sneak in the girl dorm, hide in the clothes. She from the step 10, you know I'm in the dolls. Work out booty, yeah, they ain't nothing silicone. Give her the vitamins, but she don't get minerals. All my niggas tapping, repping fraternities. All my girls tapping, repping sororities. Tell that girl, you don't rap more than me. Tell that, you don't rap more than me. Drop.
Get off my phone and not be nice or so. I would take the number one, but now I'm in the deep of New West. Oof. Take number one.
Yeah. Oh, what a nice day, what a nice night.
How was your call today?
It was good. Nice callback for a film.
Nice.
Indie.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
how was your day?
It was good. It was good. It was, it's like, how was my day? It was good. It was busy. The last couple of days have been really, really busy. And then I picked up my kid, and then I was like, oh shit, you're getting sick. And then I was like, maybe I'm really excited to film like people filling out the form.
Yeah.
You know, like just the crowd. People. I want to talk to the people like outside. I get their vibe. What do you think of it? Because last week the vibe was so cool. Like it was very cool to see and feel. Everyone was so excited. So.
Oh, yeah. It's starting with something good.
It is.
Great.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you. All right, let's go check out the open mic.
The people. So.
I just looked at myself. Does it look like it's like judged?
Yeah.
Oh, we want to be judged. That's what we do.
Yeah, you guys can do something.
Yeah, they're so far away, right?
I was not working.
Yeah, come close.
This is fucking good. This is good for your brain. If there's one thing I love, it's a building with a story. And I got a chance to talk to Bugsy, someone who is near and dear to this building, and tell me about the history.
How many do you got?
Yeah, no, I'm like, now I'm curious.
I think it was like 1905 is what I heard, but it's it started out obviously like it's like a motor like hotel traveling and it was just like a pub in the bottom, and then it was like there was a biker bar, then it was a gay bar, then it was a strip club, then it was like a biker bar again, and then it was like a punk and metal bar forever, and then it like became this like kind of like preppy trendy bar.
Yeah, because you know why?
You take your picture.
No, because you know why? We're still figuring out how to use, the technology, right? Because everyone's just like now just trying to create something, but now we should just document it and just show people what we're doing.
100%. But then, like, just like the actual, like, that's how I feel like this should be.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't sit there and watch a podcast with 4 people for an hour long.
No.
I never do. Never fucking do.
And that's actually a cool
I'm like,
thing.
why am
I don't
I
think
doing?
people have actually seen something or seen an open mic.
I think about like Anthony Bourdain. I would like to be Anthony Bourdain of comedy. I would like to go around to comedy clubs and
I don't
drink
think
their drinks.
anyone's
and, like,
actually done that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Apeshit Comedy.
That's cool.
Yeah, no,
That's
I want the drinks, so like the drinks, the food, the atmosphere,
you know what?
the people, like people arriving, you're always like,
I think also people want to know what's freely going on.
yeah, it's actually so good for my ego. I was like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I would
Like, bring it back to the drawing board.
a correction, a little, maybe something.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was so excited when I seen that there was a cute pizza shop next door to the Cobalt called Mortadella. Now, I love that this isn't your average pizza shop. It is amazing crust, homemade, everything is made in-house. And I had a chance to actually talk to the owner, who was just a sweetheart, I must say. And he shared that his love for Vancouver was one of the reasons why he wanted to open up his shop on Pryor and Main Street in Vancouver. Now check this out, y'all. I'm telling you, this pizza was to die for. And I had the one right there in the middle that is more like a pierogi, and I'm Ukrainian, so you know I like me a pierogi. Now look at this magic. Oh my God. Now if I'd only had a little bit more confidence to eat in front of the camera a few years ago, I probably could have made a whack of cash. But here we go. Oh, that looks good. Bite 2. Here we go. Got the head jam. Means we're super happy. Yep. Oh, we even got ourselves a little, but oh, round 2? Oh, yes, Daddy, that is good. Could have made a lot of money, I swear to God. But here we are, eating pizza for a podcast for free. Anybody want to sponsor me? That's fine. Keep watching. Bite 3. Like a round of wrestling. Who's going to win here? I think I just won. Unless you're new to comedy, you know that you got to get there on time, and that's no different at the Cobalt here on Wednesday nights. So be on time, or else you'll snooze or lose. Or no, literally, you'll be snoozing because by the time you go on there, it'll be 11 o'clock, just like my first time. I was also late and also didn't go on till 11. Is super welcoming, and the very first time that I ever went on stage, I also got honored with a joke book, and tonight our Apeshit apprentice Lacey got honored with the Bear All Bear. How excited. Always give away stuff.
Give it up for Abdul, everybody! Alright, so before we get rolling here, I just wanted to acknowledge someone. I want to call up Lacey up on stage. Lacey, come up here. Woo! So Lacey, she works for Apeshit Comedy, and she's been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes camera work, and we want to give her a little bear for being part of the Bear All Productions and everything. So everyone, let's give Lacey a round of applause.
Woo! First time on stage. At the Cobalt was rad. Next up, I get to sit down with Ralston and dig out his why in comedy.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Come on down.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Apeshit.
This is fun.
This is different.
Yeah.
This is different. I think I have to get myself situated here. Got all these little paces. Oh, welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
We made it happen.
We made it happen. It's been a while. It's been a process, eh?
Mm-hmm. You're trying to chase me down and getting a hold of my people, and
Holy hell.
your people getting in touch with my people.
Yeah, your people get back to me, no problem. My people apparently don't get back to anybody.
We'll talk.
My people is me.
There you go.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at getting back to people. I'm getting better at it though.
It's all good.
Yeah. How's this
Same.
month been?
This month, it's a loaded question.
Well, January.
It's been good though, honestly. It's been good.
Yeah.
You know, lots of cool firsts. Sticking to discipline, you know, and putting myself first. And you know, Cobalt's been great. So
That,
things are
I'm
good.
excited to talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact that you blew that up this month and it's been a great success. I mean, I've been to 2 of them 4, I think it was. And I mean, full room, good comedians.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't sure about location when I first arrived, and then as soon as I got there, the environment really was a lot different than I expected. Everybody was super welcoming, and the history of the actual building itself
sure, I love
is
that.
super cool.
Totally.
Like I'm not like a huge history buff, but man, do I love a place that definitely can tell you it's had some history. So being built in like 1911 and going from all through the being a biker bar, being a full-on punk rock bar, that's kind of what they've gone back into now.
Yeah.
It was a gay bar at one point.
Yeah,
it was
now
that
it's
like
a gay comedian club.
now we host everybody. No, and just walking into the room itself, the environment is cool.
Yeah.
Like it is very, very cool. What made you go there? Like why there?
They came to me actually.
Really?
Yeah. So they came to me. The booker there actually worked at Bullies to begin with.
Okay.
And he saw what we put on there, and he wanted that same thing. Well, not the same thing. We understand that it's all different, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
And but yeah, having Jack step up and reach out to me, and it's been
Very
fun
cool.
since.
Very cool. I like that it's Jack and has another fellow helping him who's at the bar every time.
Yeah.
I
I forget his nickname. It's like Rabbit or something.
Oh, his nickname. What was it? It was really funny. Now it's gonna elude me. But
I'll yell it at some point.
yeah, no kidding. What was it? It was Bugsy.
Bugsy. I know it's something
Bugsy,
rabbit.
The rabbit, Bugsy.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc? Yeah.
Totally, it was Bugsy.
It was Bugsy. He's fucking cool. He's very cool.
He's hip.
But let's talk about a little bit more about the open mic, because I have been mulling a lot myself and kind of wondering, like, kicking off this podcast and taking on the road. That's been scary. But I kind of have come back to like the big question for me is why? Why did I start the podcast? Why are we here? Why am I going this direction? And so for me, I really want to know your why when it comes to creating the open mics, because every person has a different one, but what's yours specifically for this open mic, and why do you keep driving to do these?
Well, I will say first and foremost, you know, the venues in which I've hosted open mics have come to me
Okay.
and approached me in wanting a service.
Well, you're a very talented host, and you're very good at putting on a very good show.
I
So
appreciate that. Thank
I will
you.
say that.
Thank you. So that's where it comes from. It's like, you know, even after Bullies, we went our separate ways respectfully and no hard feelings. But Georgie's approached me soon thereafter and asked if I was willing to put on an open mic night there once a week. And I told them kind of what I've learned since Bullies and where and how I can make it work, if they're willing to make it work with me a little bit more.
Yeah.
And at that point, we just didn't see eye to eye. And so I just walked away from it, because too, that's what I learned after Bullies was like, just be more intentional and, you know, put yourself first.
And if it doesn't feel right,
Of course,
it
don't do
doesn't
it. Don't
feel right.
You know,
That's been a
100%.
lot of, I've had to learn a lot the last couple months, especially in my own like comedy journey, is I'm not doing the shit that doesn't feel good. Like I'm not taking, like I love, please give me opportunities, universe, but like if something doesn't align, it doesn't feel good doing, I'm doing
For
it.
sure. I used to have that same opinion about just certain rooms.
Yeah.
You know, like if the room didn't make me feel good, not necessarily like don't ever do anything that doesn't feel good. Obviously, you got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable and
Yeah.
stuff. But like just some vibes, some rooms just wasn't for me, so I just didn't go.
Good for you.
But yeah, so just going back on Georgie's, you know, so again, we kind of walked away from the opportunity, both of us, just because we didn't align. And then yeah, soon after though, it was about probably a month or two after, I think they had created more of a financial budget for the open mic, and also had something more reasonable for me to come to me with.
Yes.
And that's when I actually got Jedro to be a part of it as well, just because again too, like I didn't want to be put it all on myself, and I've learned that kind of way before. And
Collaboration.
yeah, for sure, teamwork make the dream work.
We've talked a lot about that personally, over the last 6 months, like both as comedians and just on a personal level. Is like, it is hard doing this putting on shows, doing open mics on your own. And like bringing on your, like Jedro is a very solid person. And bringing him on together, and like not even bringing him on, you guys collaborating to do this, like you can see the drive behind both of you guys doing it, and it works. You guys work well together. Right?
Yeah, we got a good thing going.
Yeah.
For sure. I appreciate Jedro. And all those I work with. But totally, I just want to shout out the biggest collaborator that I work with, you know, is God. So God comes first, and
there you go.
He'll always be my top collaborator. So
Love it.
featuring.
Yeah.
You can open for me. Any day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers to that, my friend. I
cheers.
like that. I like that. Cheers.
Salute.
Salud. Yeah, I'm your open mic that you're doing there. What I found very interesting is, like, we've done a lot of open mics. I've been to this last year. I've been to a lot of different open mics, and I have my favorites, and I have my not favorites. What I love about yours is the variety of comedians that are coming through the doors. And because you get used to seeing the same comedians at the open mics in just different geographical areas. So like, you know, if you're in the Fraser Valley, Coquitlam, whatever the case may be, you're gonna have the same people. But I saw people from the Fraser Valley, downtown, at the Cobalt. Like, and seeing that all, like, across the board, they're coming to that one location. That's exciting. Because you get such a wide variety of the types of comedy coming through the door. Yeah. And like Jessica Pichot walking through the door, and
yeah, she's right.
Oh my God, having her like, and just being in the same room, and you're like, this is an open mic. Like this is very cool. This is a person who like puts a lot of work into her material, and she is coming to the open mics doing it. And it just goes to show that the open mic is just where it all starts. Where it all starts. And my question is your why? Does that have something to do with like where it all starts? Is from the ground up? And because my people, like if they know us personally, they might know like how I got to comedy. I will always kind of attribute like the very first time I ever stood on stage was at your open mic at Bullies. And if it wasn't for your kindness that night, if it wasn't for the room that actually is known for being a heckler, kind of like that open mic was known for being like pretty rough and tough. And the fact that you guys were so open arms, and the fact that you took that second to be like, hey, where you been, and keep doing this, that one little bit of kindness propelled me into a career of doing comedy. Like just a little tiny bit. So is your why because of the people that you get to help? Because for me, you helped me. But what is it for you? What do you get out of it? You helped me. You don't even know. Like, you didn't know what big piece that you played for me. And maybe you got to be in that position that day, that right where I
maybe he already did.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But like, I was right place, right time, and like, I could have never like, I could have been like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I would have done karaoke. I did it once in Nashville, drew one girl in the song, but that was about it. But I would never.
Cue the footage.
I was like in an angry phase at that point. I think I did Gary Underwood. Like, before he cheats, I think I think I was going through a divorce at that time, so it was a really good time. It was a good one. Yeah.
You say that sounds like Cartman for a second. Hey, you said Exactly.
Dude, So, you want to know what's actually funny? My husband's name is Kyle. Kyle. So, fuck you, Kyle. We used to do that all the time growing up, and so our older friends who are like the old, like, who know him, because I've known him since we were 14.
Yeah.
And we didn't date the whole time, because that would be crazy. We would hate each other, but we came in later on in life. But we still, to this day, are old friends. You know, if somebody's around, well, thank you, Cam. And so I came home the other day on my kid's iPad. My older one put on his little brother's iPad. Before, F.U. Cat is like a picture of him. I'm like, who did this? And then my older one's like,
I wonder who.
I wonder who. We don't let him watch South Park for the record. I don't know where he got that.
I was not allowed to watch South Park.
Nope, either was I. I was allowed to watch Simpsons all day long though. All day long.
Not even Simpsons.
No. Really?
Oh yeah. I don't even think I was not allowed.
TV raised me.
Did it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I 100%. Like my parents worked for the second they woke up till the second they went to bed at nighttime, and so like I was like the typical '90s TV dinner tray TV child. Like literally body break was like how I learned to exercise. Body break! You know, like reading Rainbow. That's exactly how I learned how to read. Like everything, family matters. I'm like, that's what a family looks like. Maybe not. That's like, Happy Days is where I started my day. Like literally, I could go through all the TV shows that I watched growing up, and I'm like, yeah, that's a big piece of my personality now.
Okay.
It's weird.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so that's why we don't let my kids watch South Park.
Yeah. She's like, I learned.
Yeah, I learned
Through
not
my
to let
life.
them.
Yeah.
You know, I spend time with my parents. My parents tried. It was the 90s. They tried. Yeah. But what's your why, man?
What is my why in terms of, comedy itself, or just like what I do?
Why do you do open mic? Specific. I'm gonna get back to your why you do comedy. You can do both. I'm gonna want both. But like,
cost you. Again, too. So I think first off, there's the desire for it, being the people that want to have this service at their venues and stuff. But then also too, I think community is essential, and I remember when I first started out, there was such a supportive system in place. Maybe said system has kind of became a little bit more closed is a good word for it.
Yeah,
but
isn't that closed?
But regardless of that, I think there was a desire, and again from the beginning, having so many people just feeling the support and seeing the community that was, and just having a part in it. I think we all have to just do our own part, yeah, and then just get carried away, things just go.
Yeah.
It's hard to, why? That's a good question. It's definitely the people, it's the comedians, it's the community.
I love the people.
Totally.
I love the people. Like, I'll be honest, I live in Maple Ridge, man, and driving to downtown Vancouver on a Wednesday after work, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. But as soon as I'm there, I'm just like, oh, this is why I do this, because I get to see people I haven't seen in a while, and I get to connect. Like, it's strange how, like, I meet more people and connect with more people at open mics than I do the shows, actually, these days, because I think people, when they're at shows and they're hired there, they're there for a specific reason, they're in their head. And so like open mics is just such more of an open collaboration just for conversation.
Yeah.
And like getting to know that person on a personal level a little bit more. Like who was I talking to the other day that I'm really excited to? And here's the thing is like you're doing these little things of starting, not little things, these big things, but remember, something little starts in a little, how is everything big starts in a little room, right?
Everything great started in a small room.
I like that. Everything great started in a small room. And because of that, like you have inspired other people to do shows in the same area. And there's not like this competition weirdness about it. It's like, how many people can you raise up? And because you're inspiring others to do it.
Well, again, too, it's like, there should never be this like guarded, closed off, this is mine kind of attitude.
Territory.
It's like, it's an abundant art form and creatively and to this. It's just help each other for sure, like,
2026, that was my goal, collaboration, just like working with everybody and talking to everybody, just breaking down barriers in a sense of like everybody getting together just to do it, what they love, right? And create.
Sure.
And like the creativeness of doing comedy, I find my comedy has changed a lot in the last 6 months. Do you find that like creatively you're going through a big change right now? Because I'm talking to a lot of comedians, they say the same thing, like things are changing for them. Do you find that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm evolving, definitely. My material, and first and foremost, just me as a person,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think if you're not evolving or changing, then you're not doing something right,
Yeah.
It's healthy, it's part of the process, and I think you gotta be open and willing and wanting it, It's like, I got to a point where like, change is scary, for sure, but then now it's like, bring on change. Change is exciting, it's like, what's next, like, there's so many possibilities, and the potential is infinite, it's like, you never know who's watching or what impact you're having, and And so that's what gets me excited is just,
The unknown.
evolving, changing, growing, learning, leveling up, meeting new people. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool. So after enjoying a lovely cup of coffee and a wonderful chat, I thought it was appropriate to take to the streets of New Westminster, British Columbia to chat it up. And, we just happen to be in the neighborhood of the BC House of Comedy, truly my favorite theater, and hoping one day I'll be headlining there. Amateur dreams. Something I really want to kind of talk to you about is your why in comedy. And I think that's something I often ask myself. I was on the drive here this morning and I kept asking myself, like, why do I do this? I mean, it's difficult sometimes, but like, what's your why for comedy?
My why for comedy?
How do you do it?
Well, truth be told, I started just over 2.5 years ago because my best friend passed away. It was something my cousin suggested I get into. And honestly, it was just a way to heal. And it was an outlet form and just to kind of let loose a little bit, get the feelings off my chest. At that time too, like I describe it like I became more honest and less patient, and so I think that's a good recipe for comedy too, to a certain extent. And so
Good old
trauma, exactly, yeah.
Trauma. I think it's also too, it's like comedy, man, like it's scary, and it's scary being vulnerable. So the fact that you chose to use that vulnerability on stage, and I mean, I've seen you wail, I've seen you just kick ass on stage, and I mean, it's personal. So you do talk about your personal stuff. You do talk about life in general. You don't leave anything off the table, and I think that's new for me because I like to keep things sheltered and maybe not talk about my personal life, my kids and all that. But I find the more I do it, you actually gave this advice to me, is like be more of show that side because that's what people want to do. So you use that as your kind of your therapy, and that's your why.
And like they say, like the more personal, the more relatable.
Yeah.
So we all have these unique, difficult, hard things in life, and they're all different and unique to our stories and who we are. But ultimately, we all have them, and there's some part of them that you can connect with another person on them. Right?
And who's brave enough to share that stuff?
I think it's you get to a point where it's like it's your duty to. It's like, why would you keep that for yourself? It's not for you.
Because I'm scared to let it all out, I think.
You gotta shed your skin a little bit, but ultimately, like in life, like why would you want to keep any of that? Like it's meant to be given back and shared, and it's like you gotta tell stories about you, so you gotta tell stories about yourself.
Something I often think about, like what will, and that was like right before I got in comedy. For me, it was what will people like? I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna get by a truck. My kids will say she's a mom.
Yep.
She could probably be a mom. I'd say I would think that's her mom.
Be a great mom.
I'd be a great mom, yeah. I mean, but what else do they have to share about me? And I mean, that's when I got into comedy. I was like, I want my kids to remember I did something. Like even if I just tried, even if mom just tried that one thing, or like she did something good. Now maybe she had a podcast. I mean, there's things that. So for me, it was like I wanted to show the world I was more than just what I was, which is a mom. I think
That sounds sweet still.
What's that?
That sounds sweet still.
Yeah, I mean, I love being a mom, and that's one of the big things. Like, I love being mom, and I think that the more I talk about my kids and become more vulnerable in those moments and authentic, it kind of changes my why a bit. You find that your why changes? No. So,
I think it grows.
Yeah.
I think it grows, but no, I don't think that. I think one of like what we were explaining is with my why. I think that's like a pillar now in the foundation that's becoming more solid. But I think there's definitely it grows 100%. But that why is what I go back to when I need to be humbled or when I need to remember why I'm doing this, get out of my own head, and so.
Most comedians like to get in their head a lot.
I like to get head a lot.
Well, I'd like to I get it in my head. Whoa. Yeah.
I remember when I'm an actor as well, and I remember growing up and I think it was Field of Dreams or Little Big League, I think it was, and there was a scene when Ken Griffey Jr. stepped up to the plate, baseball player.
Yeah.
Do your research. And I remember at that point I was maybe 8, but like I didn't realize you could do more than one thing.
Yeah.
I was just so
Yeah.
young and naive, or just uneducated, or unlearned, whatever. But so when I saw Ken Griffey step up to the plate, because he's a pro baseball player, or was, right, Hall of Famer, and then to see him in a movie was just like,
Incredible.
what? Like, I could do this too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was so
Yeah.
fired up.
Yeah.
And like, so at that age too, like, no one's told you that it's not possible.
Yes.
You know? And so there's this magic that's so alive in you, you know?
Yeah.
And that magic slowly can maybe become more dim.
Well, and if you have somebody in like stoking that
Absolutely,
fire, like I
totally.
didn't have anybody like telling me like, oh, you could do this.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like hustle.
100%.
Parents doing their jobs, doing whatever, but there was no like dream. In fact, I grew up with the opposite. It's like you can't do this because of your size. You can't model your plus size. You can't do acting because you're bigger girl. Nobody's gonna want you. Like there were so many barriers, but I'm just simply on my parents and like little things that eventually I just stopped trying.
Yeah.
You know, and so I don't want those for my children. I want them to see those potential. That's why I take them to these things. That's why I take them to shows and see that there's something more to it. Stoke the fire. At the same time, it reminds me to stoke my own
100%.
fire, because it's like I'm giving my childhood lessons to myself and my kids. And then if we teach you to slow down, we teach you to go back to basics too, right? So
Precious.
it's really cool, man. But it took me 36 years of myself going, baby, you can try. I was like, you can try, Jessica, do it. And like that is
Is that your inner voice sound
I
like that?
oh, golly, friends!
Mickey Mouse.
Actually, sometimes I do it pretty good. Oh, this has been fun. Brought to you by Ape Shit.
Yeah. That was awesome. Good one.
I have children.
For sure.
So
No,
Amsterdam. Went to Amsterdam.
yeah, I did,
Amsterdam. Oh, I go to Amsterdam so bad. That's gonna be my 40. When Travis was on the podcast, he was like, I went for my 40th. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. So how was that for you?
Life changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
What made it so life changing for you?
Seeing what can be and the possibilities of, honestly, just dreaming bigger. Like just being out there, doing comedy out there, and I participated in the roast show there.
Yeah.
But also just everything in the moment, from like the architecture, the people, the history.
And being somewhere different.
For sure,
And seeing
absolutely.
a different culture. Like you have a comedy culture there, then you have it here too. But
Oh, it's so different too. It's so much more abundant there.
I was gonna say, what makes it different?
It's so ripe. It's infant. It's in its infancy over there. But
Really?
it feels like, at least, where there's a lot more room to be someone quicker there. Like, not be someone, but just grow your name quicker. And where it's like some comedians there have been doing it 2 years and they're already headlining certain venues in Vancouver, Chicago, or certain spots. It's like, wow, opening up for Morgan James. It's like, what? And whatever,
Well, I
but
think the people over there are kind of different than maybe we are here, where there's like more people are like going to shows more. There's an active like going out and doing things. We're here, I feel like people are just starting to get back into live shows. Things are slowly picking up. They're going to live shows. They're going out on Thursday night. We're over there. There seems like it never kind of died. It kind of just kind of been going and going since the COVID. What do you think?
I think a lot of it is honestly tourist based.
Okay.
There's probably a certain percentage that are tourists, being that like there's a lot of English shows there. Yeah.
I gotta go there. I gotta go over there. I gotta
Yeah,
see.
you
I
should.
think I've done a lot of traveling this last year. Not a ton, but like Colorado, Arizona, and everything. Just having a worldly kind of vision of different places, and like it changes. It makes you kind of inspired to go more. Like for me, I want to travel like this.
100%.
Like I just want to go to different places, and I want to try comedy again. Because I think I would never have tried those things without just having a little more experience.
No, it gives you experience, honestly. But like ultimately, it's like, go do that, and it's like it will just give you the experience you need.
Yeah.
As scary as it may be, but it's like ultimately it's gonna.
And Travis inspired me to that.
Did Travis
Yeah.
inspire? 100%, 100%. And then too, like You know, there's a couple times where we got recognized in the streets too. It's just like those little things where it's just like, man, like this happens. This can happen. And like,
Of course it can happen.
you leave thinking like, you just gotta dream bigger, Ralston. Like, there's so much bigger out there. There's so much more out there.
There's so much of a prize to take. Like
Yeah,
everybody
totally.
can have a slice. It's not a
Absolutely.
limitation. think
I might
that's
take a
right.
big piece, but there's still enough for them.
Yeah, we'll share. We'll leave some for everybody else, but absolutely.
I put
absolutely.
cheddar on that stuff too, man. It's good.
We're at the BC House of Comedy.
We are,
We
yeah.
are. We're underneath here, and
Believe
this
it or
place
not.
has been like a huge piece. I mean, this is where I kind of dream that I want to be headlining on
Oh,
this
sure.
stage one day. That's like my
Sure.
big dream. But your first time doing comedy was here.
Yeah, this is my first. This was my first. Yeah,
Very first time.
very first time. Pretty cool.
And then-
Shout out Justin Nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out. And the very first time I met you was I went to a show here, a pro-am show, BC Comedy, and then I walked up the street to Boyd, we were hosting open mic up there, and that was the very first time that I ever tried doing stand-up was on your stage. And so this place and this area plays a huge piece of, I guess, both fun.
Yeah. It's got your comedy footprint on it.
I guess so. I got to compete here twice this year, and I mean, no name on that green room wall yet, but it's coming one
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
It's gonna
totally.
one day. I won't do it without permission. But
Yeah. No, this place holds a close place to my heart.
yeah, it's
my
hey.
Yeah, rude.
Rude.
But yeah, close to my heart, honestly, you know. Too, like, Justin let me host a couple times here, or they let me host here a couple times, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's an awesome spot.
Or think about how many people come through here on a regular basis. Like before you're hitting the BC place, GM place, like or GM, like Rogers, you're here. You're here,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
the comedians like to come to this kind of venues. And here, it's beautiful. I mean, Jan Bannister does her classes out here, and she's a staple. I mean, it's just probably I'd say this is like my like big end game goal. I want to do it here. I think it's like
I think you should dream bigger.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do too. Actually, I really want to go. I want to go to Europe. I want to go check it out.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
like to go to UK. There is a wonderful lady out there who doesn't do comedy, but she's really funny and does kind of her own body positivity.
Okay.
And just like changing the world with happiness and joy. And I'm just like, I want to meet her. I want to go out there and see. I don't know what else has to be offered out there, but yeah. So you have just got a featured guest spot at the Yuck Yuck Surrey.
Yes.
February
Yes.
5th, 6th.
Sixth,
Oh my god.
yeah.
You just had one there though.
I was in Fort Langley at the Yuck Yucks there
Okay.
last weekend, and got another one next weekend.
That's amazing.
Not
So
this
when
weekend.
this episode airs February 1st,
Ooh.
you'll have a chance to go see him at Yuck Yucks in Surrey, February 6th as a guest. As a guest.
It was good.
That's really exciting. So you got a featured guest spot at Yuck Yucks. Tell me about that. How did that feel when you got that? I don't know, I'm assuming email or phone call. How, like that feeling?
Honestly, yeah, it was great. It was something I was just mentioning to Travis and my other buddy Jedro. Just like, I really wanted to get in there.
Yeah.
And I was about to I was debating on sending a video to them, but then also I've been told you don't do that. You
Okay.
just let them reach out to you.
Okay.
And then just one morning, honestly, it was a couple days. I just I don't know too. Like I was praying for something, just something, you know, and just been locked in on the prayers. And then yeah, one morning I remember I generally check my phone quite earlier, like when I get up, after I get up. But then this time I just didn't check it. I had my coffee. I think I did some push-ups. I went outside for a little walk or something, and then I grabbed my phone after, and I got a message from one of the bookers there on my Facebook Messenger. And honestly, I had chills at the back of my head,
And you're like, is this real?
my neck.
Is this
Yeah, and
real?
I'm just like, wow, okay. So, and it's obviously not the biggest thing in the world, but it's big for me.
That's huge, man. That's
Yeah,
a huge
gotta celebrate the
accomplishment.
wins.
So, congratulations. That's really cool, man. That's awesome. Honestly, I'm really proud of you. I'm excited for you.
Sure.
Big things. Big. What I say? Dream bigger.
Yeah, totally. Dream way bigger. You know,
Dream bigger. That's
honestly.
awesome. Thank you so much for coming out and taking some time to actually talk to me. I'm so happy that I get to show the world kind of what you're doing at the open mic at the Cobalt Wednesdays, 8:30 It's 8 o'clock sign up. If you guys want to get there, get early, get there, sign up sheet. Go check out his open mic at the Cobalt. It's amazing, very cool venue, and that will be every single Wednesday.
Yeah, there might be an off week once in a while.
Maybe we'll give him a day off, but you're going to be doing some really cool things here. I'm excited to show that and show the world what you're doing.
World, baby.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Today with the body of gold.